friends and family to another video. This video is very interesting. This video was inspired by my mom. I want to give a big shout out to my mom. Hope you're watching and you'll enjoy this video as well. The video that we're about to do today is a French fry jackfruit. Yes, you heard right. French fry jackfruit. And we will go through the whole process of how we get a jackfruit ready and then prepare it in order to fry. So stay with me, follow me to the end of this video. Okay, so this is how we get our jackfruit ready for use. You have many different ways in removing the fruit from it. So this is just one way of removing the fruit. You see all of the stain. Bear in mind, ensure that you put some grease, some oil on your hand. Put some oil on your hand in order to remove the fruit from it. So after we have removed the heart or the inside, the middle piece of the jackfruit, we then proceed in removing the fruit part of it. And all of this is stain. This white thick thing here is stain. So what we normally do in order to not to have our hand too sticky, we add a little oil to our hand. A little oil to our hand. In that way, when we're ready to wash our hands, we are able to remove the stain from our hand easily. I've gone ahead and prepared some already. So I want to show you how we actually remove the fruit from it. So this is it. These are some little stem, I call it. It might not be stem, but these are some little things that hold the jackfruit in place. So once this is a fruit, and once you have the fruit, then you remove the skin from the inside. And that skin actually is the covering for the seed. That is the covering for the seed. And I'm going to show you in a little bit what the seed look like. So we're trying to remove all these from the jackfruit. And then we open it. See here, this is it. And also bear in mind, this little fella here can also be roasted and boiled and do just about anything with it. It tastes nice. Alright? So this is how we actually remove the fruit from the jackfruit. So you see, remove all of these little thing here. Then we take out the fruit. Place it right there. So here's a big one. Alright, this is how we remove the fruit from it. Then it pinches open to get out the seed. Or you can use a knife to cut it and then take out the seed from it. Alright, so this is how we actually prepare our jackfruit to use for our French fry jackfruit. So what we're going to do now is to wash this and then dip it into our flour and then start the process of frying. So we're going to turn on our, put our oil. Yeah, turn on the flame on into our oil. So we remove our jackfruit now and then remove the excess liquid from it. We're going to remove the excess liquid from our jackfruit. Remove the excess liquid. Okay, so this is it. When we finish, so we're going to add our powdered season to this now. Alright, so you can add any powder seasoning if you wish. Any powder seasoning of your choice to it to give it the flavor that you need. I want to bear in mind, I went ahead and already seasoned my flour as well. My flour I've in salt and a little Maggi season. All the season there is that I need for my French fry is actually inside my flour already. And yes, remember to add a little egg coloring, egg powder, food coloring to it, so that it can give it that French fry look to it. Kind of barely sprinkle a little tip of salt on it. Just barely sprinkle that on it, not too much. So we set this aside. Let it rest for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then we start to fry. So what we're doing now is to flour our jackfruit. Our oil is ready. Again, make sure that your jackfruit have enough coating on it. So I'm going to reduce our heat a little bit. So while our jackfruit is there frying, we're going to just get some more ready. So as soon as we take out the first set, we're ready to put in some more. Alright, nice color. You don't want them to get too dark. As well as, if you want, you can add a little spice to your thing. Got a 1 egg, beat it, you can dip it in your egg, and then you're going to dip it back in your flour for a second coat. So we're doing it two different ways to see what we get. So I'm going to coat all of this in our egg. Yeah, so we're coating all of this in our egg. Then we're going to dip it back into our flour. And then we're going to coat it. So we want to see what the result will be like. So remember, when you're cooking, there is never one way to get your food tasty. I mean, if you have cornflakes as well, you could still do it just like that. Dip it in your egg, in your beaten egg, and you coat it with your egg, and then you dip it into your cornflakes and then fry. As well as you can dip it in the egg, dip it in the cornflakes, and then dip it back in the egg and then fry. Yeah, that way you get it real crispy. So this is our finished product, but there's two types. This is the one that was coated with the egg, with the flour, egg, and flour again, and then fry. It actually stand up. The first one that was not coated with the egg, when it is cool, it gets soft, like plantain. So this one is a failure. So this one, you can try this one, coated with your egg and then fry. So thank you for watching Chef Gordon's French fry jackfruit. Don't be afraid to try new stuff, new way of cooking. Like, share, and subscribe.